to figure out what's really going on in your boss's mind. Do you find that the actions and word of your boss, especially when it comes to your promotion, are not matching? Your boss is giving a lot of promises and saying you are doing great work and giving kudos, but it's not translating into promotion. Is that something that you're facing? Then stick around. I'm going to explain how to read your boss's mind to find out what is really going on in his mind or her mind. This is Ravi, wishing you happiness and success. I help ambitious professionals to get promotion all the way to director VP position and many times double their income. So, going to the topic, how to read your boss's mind. So that happens all the time. This is a major problem that most of the clients come to me. They say that, I really can't figure out what is the thought process, what my boss is thinking about me, about my promotion. He says on the surface that, you are doing great, you are doing a lot of, you are bringing good value, keep up the good work. But when I ask for the promotion, nothing is happening. So why there is a mismatch between the actions and words that are happening? What is really going on in his person's mind? And many times you get perplexed, and you feel like they feel like you are hitting the wall, because if you don't know what's happening, then you can't take action. It's like going in the dark, and it builds that frustration, that builds a fear of unknown, what's going to happen in the future, how long it's going to keep continuing, because many times this promotion gets dragged of year after year after year, and typically it get very pronounced. That frustration get pronounced when the performance review happens, and then another year you have to wait, and then you keep wondering, like, what is really my boss thinking about me, and is he really serious about helping me, or he's just giving lip service, or does he have any other people that he's in mind, that why he's not promoting me? So unless you have this skill to read your boss's mind, then no, obviously you will not be able to do anything about it. So how do you solve this problem? How do you read your boss's mind? The one word answer, literally one word answer, is empathy. Empathy is a skill. You have to build a skill, empathy, and it's not just about your boss. It's a fundamental skill that we all human have, to read other people's mind, but you can always strengthen that. And in some cases you need that skill to be way 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 more stronger, because you can read your spouse's mind, or you can read your kids mind, because you know them, you have been with the contact with them, so you know their psyche. But when it comes to your boss, you may not have that much interaction, you may not know the whole story about him, how he behaves, and what are the thought process. So those are the time you need to increase the level of your empathy. So let's talk about what is empathy. Empathy is nothing but ability to understand other person's feeling, other person's thought process, at the same time not necessarily agreeing with it. So for example, if your boss is not giving promotion, you don't have to agree with it, that your boss may be saying that you are not ready, or there is no budget, he's giving promotion to other people, so how come there is a budget for that? So you don't have to agree with what he's saying, but at the same time understanding why he's saying what he or she is saying, they are saying, so that you can have a positive influence on that person. Unless you understand, you won't be able to do anything about it, right? You will keep scratching your head. I just don't understand why my boss is not giving me promotion, or my boss is not helping me. I'm doing all the right thing. So that frustration will keep building. But if you increase the level of your empathy, the skill of understanding what people do and why they do without agreeing to it, then you can do something about it. Does it make sense? I hope it does. So how do you increase this skill of empathy? First of all, good news is that you already have empathy. We all have it. We are born with it. And even better news is you can increase. This is like skill. You can increase that level of empathy in your brain. And there's a lot of neuroscience studies done on this topic, and they found that this skill of empathy is enhanceable, or you can make it stronger, just like muscle. If you lift lift weight, then muscle grows. So same thing. There's a particular area in our brain that is responsible for this empathy. And if you do certain things, I'll tell you some of the techniques that one of the big technique that you can use to strengthen that part of the brain. And there were numerous studies were done that if they do this meditation, there's a specific mindfulness meditation called Just Like Me. It's not the regular one where you just bring attention to your breath. That is great and awesome that we should do it, but there is a very specific technique of Just Like Me meditation. They have seen that people who do this meditation, their brain changes. The number of neurons in that region which is responsible for empathy grows. Number of the connection between those neurons grow. The strength of those connection grows. So and that's why your brain become way more sharper to understand other people and what they are feeling. So what's the that meditation is? It's Just Like Me. Just Like Me is a meditation to find a similarity between you and other people. Connecting with every human being on a human level. Because bottom line is, like, think about it. You're your boss, your skip level or VP or whoever, CEO, or Jeff Bezos or who are like top people. What are they ultimately? They're ultimately nothing but human beings. So connect once you start connecting with every person comes in your life with at the connecting at the human level, and start noticing the similarity. This person is just like me. He has, to begin with, he has 2 ears, one nose, two eyes. You can just start at the basic level if it's hard for you to find any similarity. And then you do that guided meditation that we teach our clients. And then you do it over and over and over again. And then that part in your brain starts becoming stronger. And you get that ability to really think from other person's point of view very quickly. And you start, oh, this is what is going on. I understand. I understand. And once you understand, then you can do something that will create a positive impact on that person's behavior. And that this skill is amazing. The empathy is amazing. Empathy not only will help you to get promotion and get your boss on your side, but it's going to help you everywhere in your life. You'll be able to read mind of, especially if you're a teenager kid, you'll be able to read his or her mind, reading your spouse's mind, your mom's mind, the dad's minds, and then you will be able to create the positive influence. You will be able to say something to them in a different way so that they will actually say yes to what you are asking them to. And it happens all the time. People come in our program and they learn this skill and start applying, and they start getting results right away. They see their boss started responding differently, their colleagues start responding differently. Even their skip level, they give them time. They give them opportunities. A lot of cool things start happening once you start learning. Once you start learn how to read other people's mind and start reading those minds. So that's the amazing skill is available for you if you choose to have it. So that's what it works. So, and if you want to do something about it, this is the technique. Now you have the information. But if you really want to create transformation in your life, the steps, right? First step is to go to my website, theleaderinsideyou.com/free training, and register for the webinar, 5 steps to high position. Many thousands, literally thousands of ambitious professionals have found that webinar to be super energizing and motivating and very insightful. So watch that, and towards the end you will get an opportunity to set up a call with me or one of our coaches, and we'll go in detail why your career is stuck and what is happening and what is not working in your career and what your goals are. And we'll present and if you think we can help you, we'll present you with a personalized strategy, and it's up to you to take action. So book a call with us if you want to do something, not just for chit chat or not just to know a little bit more about me. You can always watch my videos, but if you want to do something about you, let's talk. This is Ravi wishing you happiness and success.